Hi, good morning. This is Mark. Welcome to the AI Auto Trader. We're getting strapped in, getting ready to live stream some live action today. We've got Friday, the March 1st. So had a ton of action yesterday on the NQ. Rolled up our sleeves with the Auto Trader and pulled in a huge nugget. Had one strategy absolutely go off yesterday. Made about 3 grand on this machine right here. Really knocked it out of the park. All right, Rue, welcome aboard. Fun Friday. Let's go. Making some money already. We got a couple Apex accounts that are rocking out this morning too. Um, got a couple of good strategies already. All right, great. We uh, we love to show the system off. We really made it super flexible so that you can really make this thing ding. Ding 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 ding. So kind of keep you going here. So right now this morning looks like this NQ 2 minute signal A drone took off for a long first target right at 9:30. It jumped right in, uh, gathered this good one right here. Wow, look at that bar. Holy moly. 18,140. Woo wee. That's awesome. We're cranking.
Order submitted.
Let's get some other trades we got going on here. Make sure. Here we go. Great. Got everything up and rolling now. Perfect. Good. Good morning. We got a good run already started this morning. Let me show you where we're at so far. Um, Looks like for realized for the week, this one's still the lead dog. Um, it's running 6,800 for the week. We did check this out last time, and it did start on Monday morning. I think this first trade on Monday though was at 9, a little after 9:04, I believe. So hey Scott, good morning. I think that it's just missed the first 30 minutes of the week. Um, yeah, no, we appreciate that, Scott. Yeah, we wanna show as much as we know here on this end and learn from you guys as well. So it's a two-way street here for me at least. Um, we'll uh, we'll see if we can make some money today with the auto trader. Just let it do its thing, and kind of show around a little bit. So give a little bit of kind of background here. Let me cruise over to this accounts tab. This again is the daily total of these strategies, um, and you can go in and add any more columns that you like on this screen here by just right clicking and going into properties and clicking different boxes, whatever ones you want. You can just hit apply and then go look and see if it's kind of the setup that you want. I kind of keep these ones rolling for me. One thing I've noticed recently though is a few of these don't reset for filled buys and filled sells, which is strange. Last night only two of them didn't reset. So just know that sometimes this may not, for whatever reason, reset, and I just got to figure out why. I'll maybe ask Sergio if it bothers me enough, but right now I just notice it. So some of them are, started over today. Like this one took 2 trades, but no way did this one take 33. So that's these are these must be for like the I don't know. I'll have to find out. I was hoping they were just for the day, but it doesn't look like it. Now these are. This is right. So these Apex accounts I started this morning. Looks like I've got a couple doing good right there. Looks like we got them right here. Let's watch a couple of those trades. Number 328. Looks like it jumped in on this short. I'm pretty sure it probably jumped in right here on this NQ30 range signal A. That thing's crushing it, by the way. If you have any accounts, this is a great one to run, I tell you. This thing right here, just crushing it. Looks like it caught this long right here. It ran it up, got first target here. Started coming down. It jumped in right here, and it's riding this thing back down to the VWAP. VWAP's yellow right here. Looks like we might bounce off the VWAP. Look how that bounces. Actually there was a girl in Discord that was putting some information in, which we appreciate. Thank you for putting that in Discord. She was showing us about the VWAP. She was talking back and forth with High Fly Guy, and they were talking about the VWAP, and I kind of did a little bit of research on it, and sure enough, it's definitely a powerful indicator. So kind of learning a little more about that and how it bounces off the VWAP. It's and I noticed the VWAP resets at session right here. So overnight, it looks like the VWAP moved up to wherever price was at for the session. So I guess I don't know. I'm gonna assume it resets at session at this point. You guys can tell me out there if you know more about it. Does the VWAP reset at session open? I'm gonna ask that for you. All right, Rory's out there. 100. All right, hit $1,000 on both Apex accounts so far. Way to go, Rory Powers. So, I think he's telling me this morning, and you can tell us here too. Tell us what you're trading. I think you said the the hottest one, and then the NQ 2-minute signal A also. It's the second place one. He's got those rolling this morning. Are those it, Rory? Does the VWAP reset at session open? Maybe someone out there can help me, because I don't know. But it looks like it on this chart. When I was looking at it this morning, I thought about it, and it was looked like it moved up over a session, which is interesting. Or actually, it's at midnight. Okay, it was actually at midnight. Interesting. So I noticed that things bounce off the VWAP. So if you're kind of in your own, account, it could be advantageous to take that, target and try to get something out of it if the VWAP is in play. Okay, it's a good trade. We'll see if we can get any flow through. Wow, 18,128. There we go. See what other ones are doing good over here. The retirement plan. Okay, yeah, that was the other one that Rory was trading. Like the retirement plan came out of the gate on that one trade at 9:30 also, and ran it way up there. And the hottest one's hot again today. Oh no, the bots leading the way. Okay, good. That's great news. And the drone. So that's the idea, is that the bot, gets smarter over time. Looks like this morning it's right neck and neck with its drone. So that's kind of interesting. Then it looks like the third place is this Apex account here, number 28. Oops. Got a little squirrely here. When you scroll around with this little cursor down here, sometimes you can get off to the right edge of the chart by using your wheel on the mouse. So you can kind of use your wheel to get back, or you can use this little arrow down here and use that to get back to the right edge of the chart. Looks like these other three are made a couple of good trades too. So we got the leaderboard rolling again this morning. Got quite a few of them in the green. That's good news. Having a really strong week, probably our strongest week in a long time. Looks like we ended that account still sitting at 435, so that's a decent number. Just jumped out of the gate at 8:30 this morning. So this morning I put looks like I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different Apex accounts to work, and trying some different strategies this morning with them. Just kind of want to show you a little bit about there's the way to kind of handle a Apex account, or everybody's got their own flavor. I thought today I would just do an experiment and try to do some with the full E-mini, and then do some with 5 micros, and just kind of try to see if there's a good happy medium of where you get a similar amount of trades with each. So that's kind of what I've got going this morning. It looks like I may have lost that one. It seems to be trading out beyond what it should be, but it looks like these other 3 or 4 here, 4 of them. Looks like one I got a 14.95. This one I got 4.55, 4.35, and 3.22 so far. So just out of the gate here, I'll check this one out and see what's happening with this one over on our Trader Pro. Okay, so order submitted, order filled here. Order submitted. Yeah, it did. That one that one's out of commission. So I just remove them. And just let the other ones run. Try to see if we can get a secret sauce here and get one of these up over the edge today. Got this one running on, this one's running 5 contracts on the M&Q. Again, the best strategy, but I just wanted to try to get more trades in. So good way to kind of look at this strategy right here, this drone that's doing the best for us. The risk on each trade is $250 on the E-mini. If you move it to the micro, it's $25 per contract. So one micro contract is $25 if you lose it, or it's $100 if it wins. So that's a pretty decent risk to reward ratio for one trade. So that's really another way to look at it. Either $250 or $1,000 on the E-mini, or $25 and $100 on the micro. So 5 times 25, equals 125 per trade. So this one I've got trading, and it's trading 125. So that's the one in play there. The one in play here is the full E-mini. So the E-mini one is at 435. The one that I've got, just in half, so it's kind of interesting. This is the full contract. This one's in half, but for whatever reason, the full value isn't in half. So, now they must be in different trades. Obviously, this one's still in a trade and this one's not. So, I'll say they're like out of sequence now. I'm sure they probably both took the first trigger, but maybe not too. We've noticed sometimes the M and Q doesn't take the same trigger as the NQ. The data just doesn't match up apparently, and it doesn't trigger. So we don't know exactly why that does that. Let me bring open this one here. So to get this, you just go to micro. So we'll just go to open up that trade that's going on with this. Here we go. Okay, so this is that the five micros running the M and Q on this one. Just trying to get down here to 18,082. So it looks like it passed through the VWAP this time. Didn't bounce yet. Probably pull back into it. It looks like. We'll let this trade do what it does, and just kind of try to sit on our hands today with these auto trader accounts.
Order submitted.
All right, English, way to go, or Christo. It's got two names. All right, Christo, congratulations. That haymaker, you got it to pass 1 or 2 days. Way to go. Congratulations. Yeah, this is the system is really hammering right now, man. It's full on. This is the best we've seen it. So we're really excited to be able to share it with you. Had 5 lifetime members this week, so thank you for joining the AI Auto Trader Revolution. We're here to make money and have fun. That's our goal every day, is to help people get funded, make our own money, make everybody money if we can do it. So we'll just share whatever information we have here in front of us, and hopefully also get some information from you guys, like that feedback right there. Appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, we'll keep grinding here. Let's see what this NQ is going to do today. Man, what a great time to be traders. I'm telling you. Seeing 200-point moves. That's the secret sauce for these strategies. Is movement, and big movement is the best. Look at down here. We caught this right at the bottom. I mean, really nice and low. Great entry. Got that long entry here. Handled some pullback and went off to the races. So now it's back in. It's been in for a good trade here a while. This one took quite a bit of heat. Let's measure this heat here that this one had to take, and that's really the risk to reward that we're after here, is trying to keep up with where we enter and how much best term I've heard ever is heat. So it came back 45 ticks on us. We have our strategy here set up for 50 ticks. So. Luckily, they didn't come get our contracts and take us away with them. We were just out of range. And then so 45 is the heat, and now the opportunity is 150. So if I was to build a strategy right now, I would take a look at a 45 to 150. That would be you'd really need to be more than 45 again, because they would have took your contracts away from you. So you want to be at least 47, 48 ticks to be safe. They tend to jump in and grab your cash if you leave it too close to them. So you'd had to have around a 46 or 7 tick stop for a 150 tick gain. So you're in the neighborhood of the 3 to 1. That's a pretty good risk to reward ratio. 4 to 1's a lot better. So that's the trade we're looking at right there. Okay, Rory hit the one and done. Congratulations. Took his $1,000 off the table. He's moving on, letting Monday come in the windshield and take it on again on Monday. Way to go, Rory. A little round of applause. Woo! $2,000 in the bank. Awesome. When I bought the company and we make a sale, we ring a bell, dinner bell. And so now when we trade and we make money, we ring our dinner bell. I bought Rory one. Rory, maybe that's a good gift for me. So if we make some money, let's ring that dinner bell. Good. Just talking with the team, had a client want to trade these all night long. They've been making some big moves during the night. I haven't tested night trading in a while, so I considered it a couple days ago. Actually, I did a little bit of something. I remember now. I did let one run overnight, and I made on that machine up there. I made $1,000 on one. But yeah, we had a huge move, a couple nights now. So, real interesting concept. Let's just kind of take a look overnight and see. I'll use the 2-minute chart to do that a little easier. 30 range is too narrow. There's too many bars. Look at the 2-minute chart here and kind of see what it was looking like overnight. So this is the NQ. This is a 2-minute chart. So yeah, look at that drop. Boom! If you were in on this cross here, or even this cross, either one of those would have possibly. Let's see how much heat that took. I always go worst case scenario, so I go near the end of the candle. These enter on same bar, so as soon as that cross pops onto the chart, it will take the trade anywhere in the candle. But I don't know that, because I wasn't in the trade. So I always go worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is we entered the trade at the worst point, and then I draw that back to the most heat that we took. So that was 70 ticks. I'll never create a strategy. I don't think that we'll have that much heat, because getting a 4-to-1 on that. We're talking 280 ticks, which that thing went down 391 ticks. So it's possible to do one that big, but that's you'd probably be in a few trades a day or something. But that's kind of the move that one had. So he's trading overnight. It'd be interesting to see the results and how he's doing. But ours right now is 200 ticks, so it has to have that kind of range in the movements to make that $1,000 on one contract. That's a $1,000 move right there. Woo-wee! Order submitted. All right, Kim, good morning. Welcome to the Auto Trader. Are you an owner, Kim? If you are, how's your best strategy so far this week? Everybody started from a clean slate this week, which was awesome if you were able to get the download over the weekend. So it's kind of fun to compare, values this week, because we were all so consistent. I have asked the team this morning. Oh, good. So tell us what your NQ30 range signal A AI drone is at for the week. Took the poll this morning of our team. Probably all together, we got probably I think eight computers running it, and the highest on this one is okay, good. Started on Tuesday. Okay. Well, it still should be a decent number if it ran up the score yesterday like mine did. What are you at for the week, Kim? So this one, the highest we have, I think, is around 8,000, and the lowest, I think, is around 4,500 or 5,000 for this one for the week so far. Really impressive. Probably the best strategy we've had in a while for 1 week for sure. Sitting at number 2 though is this Signal B AI drone for me on this machine here, followed by this Signal B AI bot, and then got an Apex account here up here, followed by a YM and then a GC. So nice nice portfolio mix. Even got an ES here. So have the resemblance of a pretty good portfolio if someone wanted to try to go for a sort of like a 401k and diversify. Looks like kind of got the NQ, YM, GC, ES, and another YM down here. So looks like a decent mix of portfolio potential. So today we'll get the team together at 2 o'clock and pull together the results of all of our machines. And what we do is we do an average again, because the profit and loss changes per strategy per machine. We what are you at? What are you at? What are you at? Okay, then what's the average of those numbers? And that's what we put down and give feedback to our Discord community. So if you're a member in Discord, we drop in on Fridays the results of the week, and so we'll do the top five of the week, and then we'll also optimize them. So we'll jump in and take a look and see if there's any improvements that we see with the data. So we'll jump in and see if we can modify any of the settings, and if we do, we'll put it out in the spreadsheet. Let me pop that open and show just a touch of what we got in Discord. Oh yeah, I wanted to congratulate Craig. Craig made it past the he passed 50,000 rhythmic yesterday. Way to go, Craig! Awesome, man. Way to go. Got some payout going on that. Way to go, Craig. And Charles, thank you, Charles. Suddy, appreciate you putting a great comment here, man. Really appreciate you noticing the commitment that Charles has to the community. So thank you for doing that. And Alaskan, thank you. But over here in this this is our Discord, our private Discord for members only. And inside this channel for software updates, we create this spreadsheet that has all the settings for the strategies, and have them labeled down here. So the hottest one is this one right here, Signal A AI drone, and we put all the settings in here for everybody. And if we notice that there's some improvements that we can make to the settings, we make them, we change them here, and then we'll color code them yellow to let you know that that's a new change, and we'll update the revision date. So it would be 3/1. So that's how you'll know in the future if there's updates. We'll color code them yellow for you, and put a new revision date there for you. So we'll get this back to normal. We released this last week, so the date on that one is the 24th, I think. 24th. Okay, so yeah, we got all the settings in here in the spreadsheet, and if we make any improvements today, we'll go ahead and drop those in Discord for you. Looks like we still got this trade here. Got this this Apex account still hanging around, and this is the 5 contracts on the micro. Again, trying to level down to get this Apex account to pass here. You know, sizing down. So each loss is not $250. It's $125 because I'm in half with 5 micros. So instead of a $1,000 win, it's $500 win, which is a great win, by the way. All right, good. Kim just had a couple of good wins, but yeah, if you need to get a hold of Rory, actually Charles is probably our best bet. So if you have Discord, Kim, and you can jump in on Charles's calendar, he's always available to get you up and running. So either way you're good. But if Rory's busy, Charles might have a minute for you. Wow, what is going on here? Really? Wow, this is really unique here to see all these bars like this. Never seen them like this on an NQ chart before. This is M&Q. This is at 10 o'clock, a 30 range. And my guess is that they were buying and selling right in this range the whole time. For those at 10 o'clock when the motor starts running, when the contracts come through like crazy. Wow, that's very interesting. Ooh, almost gonna hit that target. Come on, baby, $500. Oh, baby. Oh, high volume right there, huh, Scott? Okay, wow, that's interesting. I don't remember seeing that look like that before. I'm gonna, after this, if this trade kind of goes against us here a little bit, I wanna slide over to the NQ chart and just look at it too to see. That is very unique. Boy, I would have thought we were in a good position there with that target, because the VWAP's a little lower, didn't quite make it down. Okay, range bars, yeah. If they're trading all those. Boy, look at that bounce. Okay, retirement plan made a nice trade there behind the scenes. Made another rocket ship. Woo! Things at 1,400. Oh boy. Look at the intensity. This thing's at 7,000 now for this week. Wow. Holy moly. We're rolling this week. Some really, really good movement. Great time to be a trader. Got a couple Apex accounts doing well. Ooh. Ooh. 328. Let's go check that one out. That one's getting close. 328. It's at 1435. Need to get our Trader Pro going here. I kind of messed up quite a few times on our Trader Pro. I wasn't really paying attention and just, let the strategies keep trading, and they were over the 2 grand, and it's just waste. If you go over 2 grand, you don't get no prize, no extra certificate. It's the same. So kind of just make sure keep up with my full balance over there. So that one's at 1600 right now. Yep, 16. Okay, good. 225. Okay, so it's just going to try to do a short, not a short day, but boy, we are quite a ways off that VWAP. Doesn't look like a short day, does it? Should maybe take anything I can get off this trade instead of watching it lose. Too late. So this is the 2-minute chart, and thanks Scott for keeping me up to speed here. Had a nice trade going on in that one. Looks like we're going to settle a little bit here. Maybe I'll get another chance at taking this one off the table. So this one jumped in since 8:30. Took a long entry here, stopped out. Long entry here, made its target up here, so it jumped in and it was in that trade for quite some time, 8:45 till 9:30, almost an hour earlier. This one's going to get us out. I'm pretty sure. It's definitely wanting to go higher today. That was nice to see it continue to move up overnight. Okay, so we're back to 1,180 on that account. Got a couple of them rolling here, doing good this morning. Got a nice trade going on in this one too. This one's going for a long 30 range signal B. Go look over here and see for the day. So now the daily total right here, like the best one so far today on my computer here is the NQ 2-minute retirement plan. Awesome, got that retirement plan making some cash today. Followed by the Signal A AI drone, the one that's been making killer money all week. Followed by a couple Apex accounts. And then the Dow Diamond, awesome. So those the YM seems to be working well. Looks like we got an RTY up here today. So RTY hasn't been trading well though. I won't trade that on my live account until we figure it out. I'm not sure. We'll look at this one later today and see if we can make any optimizations. Really need to make some adjustments on the RTY. But we've got couple of gold that have been doing good too for the week, so really got the instruments covered. RTY is one that we're going to work on. let's take a look at the VPS. I actually haven't opened it yet today, so we'll see what's going on out there.
Order bill. Order bill.
Oh, so I might have forgot to enable it last night. Oof. Bummer. So they're all gonna wake up now. I forgot that I was looking at it last night, doing some data analysis, and didn't disable them, or I didn't enable them after I was done. So this one's a VPS. It's we use a company called uh, Contabo. In their this VPS setup is I think we're at 16 meg of RAM, um, and I don't remember how many CPUs. I think only 4. It seems to do okay, but it does have lag time. So, um, but it seems to trade almost identical as our other machines. The lag time I think is just in the communication from me to the VPS. I don't think it's from data for trades or anything, because they take trades exact same time. So I think it's just using the server remote desktop to get out to it is probably the slow part. Let's go check this GC out. This one's doing good for the day, and it's in a trade right here. Okay, the gold nuggets up 560. Great. Gold nuggets coming up today. It's sitting at 560 this morning. Some people like to trade gold. Um, who was it the other day? Oh, Carlos. Carlos trades gold. He may stop in today. Carlos, if you're out there, let us know. See if you're trading gold today. So leaderboard for this morning looks like the retirement plan, followed by the NQ30 range signal AAI drone. Then we got a couple Apex accounts that are up there, and then an RTY, and then a GC. So got a couple movers. Let's kind of go to the weekly and just see what's shaking out here. So on the weekly, looking at the lead dog, and then kind of a couple of followers here, sitting at around $2,000. So Kim, there's a couple answers to your question. What time do you turn them on in the morning? So typically, if I'm doing it right, I'll keep these enabled all week long. So I'll keep them enabled all week long, and then this keeps up with the weekly profit and loss. So on the strategies tab here, let me move my picture. Sorry, I'll get that webcam out of there. Um, so the question is, what time do we turn the strategies on? If you keep them enabled here, they're on all the time. They're active, but they're not like alive. They don't come alive until the time that's set inside the settings. So each one of them have their own specific times set, and we tried to optimize those times from the data that we've looked at over the last year, and we try to keep optimizing the best times to be in the market. So we have basically on-off times inside these settings for each one of these strategies, and each one of them, comes on at a different time, relatively a different time because the markets tend to be more favorable at different times. For gold, for example, like Scott just said, he got up at 4 in the morning Central Time to try to trade gold. Gold comes to life earlier. If we look at the charts and the volume, gold appears to come online, and I don't know, maybe Scott, because you trade it, you obviously know, heads and shoulders above what I do, but just looking at movements of the market price, it just kind of continues to move. It seems to slow down at 1 or so in the afternoon, but it looks like it comes to life early in the morning. Um, so that's kind of the play there around the times. Um, the the NQ drones and strategies, they come to life typically at 8:30. I think I have them all set basically to start at 8:30. Now, like a haymaker, this one might come to life at like 9 o'clock or maybe even 9:30. Again, trying to get more optimized. So each one of them kind of has a heartbeat of their own of when they're live and not. But if you can keep it enabled here all week long, it'll keep up with your weekly running total, which is really a nice feature to use to decide if I've got some Apex accounts to put to work or a little bit of live cash to put in the ring. I'll check here for the weekly what's doing well, first top 3 or so, and then kind of bounce to the daily also. Are they in the top 3 on the daily and the weekly? That's a couple of different data points that tell me that go that direction. So that's kind of what we're doing and doing it here today. So we kind of watched the market move for the week, and obviously this one was super hot. So put it to work quite a bit today. We've got this one here running it. This one here is another version of it. So it's working because of the data for the week. This one as well. So this one's working, this Apex account right here. So this one's the NQ 30 range Signal B drone, and I've got the Signal B drone right here working, $14.95. Signal A drones at $11.80. All right, Kim just hit a trigger on the gold nugget, baby. Good. So did we here. It looks like hopefully you're around 560. Kim, mind dropping in what you're at for the nugget for the day? Hopefully it's somewhere in the ballpark here. We kind of try to keep up with each other and make sure our systems are all kind of running in sync. So what we notice, you won't get the exact same P&L as we do, and I have 3 machines here, and they unfortunately don't get the same exact P&L. So kind of picking them apart. The two main differences is they for some reason we don't know. Sometimes you won't get the trade that the other machine will get, and the other thing that happens is you get a few ticks different in price from one machine to the other, and then when they go to buy them or sell them, you might hit your stop loss, and the other one hits a profit target, for example, which can be a major difference on a strategy where you lose 250 or make 1,000. So that's the difference when we pick it apart into the real good detail.
Order submitted.
Okay, he's got his Signal B. Okay, Signal B. Let me get that one checked out. He's got the GC 15 range Signal B's at $730. Let's go look at the daily. I see it right here. Great. Looks. Oh, we're in a trade, I think. Ooh, we're in a trade. GC Signal B. Here we go. Big one. Woo! Nice one. Oh wow, look at that thing. Caught it. Perfect. Long entry. Jumped up. Stay out of that chop. Wow. We got lucky there, huh? Woo! The nugget. Oh, baby. So a win on this one is 90 ticks, I believe. All right, he's got his signal B right about with mine. Looks like he had 810 when he put the chat in. It's probably almost at the target. Yeah, baby. Let's go. All right, big nugget. Must be a $900 target. Yep, 90 ticks, $10 a tick. So this one we've got as a 6-to-1. This is one of the best risk reward ratios we've got. So this one's a 6-to-1. Let me make sure. Let me do the math again. It's a 90 tick target. So I'll take 90 divided by 15 ticks. Yeah, 6-to-1. So you can take 5 losses in a row and catch one of these dingers and still be in business. Here we go. Oh, baby. Boy, look at that chop. Surprised we didn't get hung up in that. So this one's signal B. And let me show you how to change these crosses. No. GC 15 range, signal B.
Order held.
Bam!
Submitted.
Oh boy, jumped right back in. Yeah, so it got pegged right there and it turned signal B on for that trigger. All right, Kim's got one too. Let's go. Awesome. This thing's off to the races today. What a greedy strategy. Didn't waste no time. It jumped right back in the ring. What did it skipped how many ticks? A couple? Six ticks. Jump back in. The conditions are still right, the data's all telling it, make money. Make money. Make money is what the data's telling it. We'll see. Again, with a 6-to-1, you can take a few head fakes and still make some money for the week. Yeah, we working the daily profit and loss will be your friend too. Really think there's a real principle there that's worth using, and really it centers around, I think, volume and activity. The most volume and activity tend to be around 9:30 to 9:30 to noon. So if you kind of put yourself in that position, I think that's our best bet. All right, PF 1950, saw your YouTube comment. Appreciate you giving us a nice comment there, and hope you join the auto trader journey if you haven't yet. So he's got a comment here that says that my gold chart shows 2000 or 2070 10. Mine shows 2066, and all my charts are way off. Let me take a look and see why. So I know there's a lag time in live stream, but I have no idea. When I come on in the morning, it appears that there's like a 3 to 5 second delay from when I talk to when I can see it actually come on the live stream. So I don't know if that's what it is, but let's try to troubleshoot it if we could. I do have like I said, another machine here available. This one's they call it a VPS, a virtual private server. And again, have the exact same system. Now it looks a lot different, but let's just troubleshoot what you were talking about there. So we'll open up a gold chart. And again, this is NinjaTrader 8, and it has the ability to be flexible. We were looking at the signal B drone. Here we go. We'll go to GC. And we trade this one on the 15 range, so I'll go grab the 15 range. And
order submitted.
okay, looks like my gold right now on this machine is at 2071.6, 2071.5, 2171.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.8. So 2071. So PF 1950, if you could just maybe tell me as I'm talking if the numbers are exact from what your gold is. Gold again right now on my chart is 2071.4, 2071.3, 2071.4, 2071.2. So maybe and now you mentioned that the CL is 30 ticks different. So let me try to see if I can get any feedback from you on the gold before we move on. Wow, what's going on? Got a lot of movement. So this is our full basket of stocks here, and this is the server that we have. This is the machine that I have here in front of me. Let's PF 1950. If you're still looking there, let's take a look at this one and see if this one's in lockstep with my other one. 2071.1. Yeah, it is. So they're both very similar. If anybody else out there in the community can see the charts and compare them to your charts, if you would please maybe give me a little bit of feedback if your GC was following along with the one I was showing. So this morning looks like we're jumped out and running here. Got an Apex account jumped in here. This one's 328. Let's check it out. Okay, this is the big one. Okay, Kim says his GC was behind also. All I can attest it to is that it must be the lag between live and the buffering that they have to do to put it out into YouTube to send it to you. That's my guess. If you look at it closer though, maybe with a video that you do and a video I do, I mean it's going to be identical. Looks like we jumped in a trade here on the NQ. The robot jumped in on this this candle actually back here. So this one's been in this trade a little bit here. Handled some pullback, handled a little bit of heat, and then making another nice little move down. But today's not a down day, so we're gonna go ahead and take this this trade off the table here. So this one's sitting at 16.95. You know, she may run lower, but 50 is a tough number. That's a tough one to crack there, so I tend to try to take those off the table just in case. Who knows? All right, sitting at a good number there, so we got a little bit more to get over the hump of the one and done for the day. Looks like it took 6 trades today. Sitting at 16.95 on that one. Next one here looks like it's taken 9 trades. It's at 1,000. Okay, let's watch this trade finish here. Looks like these two are in the same trade, so I always like to be an armchair quarterback and say what could have done. Okay, looks like his CL 15 range signal A bot and drone are at 410 right now. Let's go ahead and signal A. Let's jump into the signal A and just see what your see what my values are right here. Signal A bot and drone. Yeah, looks like I'm at 430, 440. 440 right now, CL. So it looks like the CL jumped out making a nice trade this morning. All right, 440 now. I'm at 470, 460, 450, 460. Looks like she's holding tight at 460, 70, 470. So Kim, I must you must be just a tad behind, I guess, is what you guys are seeing. Is probably, you know, as I talk, I must 500, yeah, 500 right now. Okay, so we're right on. I just was at 500 when you typed that. 510? Yep, 510. 500? 510. Okay, good. So it sounds like it's from what I can see here, we're in sync. So not sure, you know, if anybody sees lagging. I don't know what it would be, but the good news is we got a lot of good trades, a lot of green this morning. Hopefully your guys' systems are doing similar. That's at the end of the day, me and my team's commitment to get you guys a system that performs and makes money. We want to be the best value in town. You know, it's going to be hard not to do business with us. That's what we want, to make it so hard to not want to be part of our team. Okay, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, you guys. Okay, PF's probably talking the gold price again. He was at 72. Yep, we're at 72.9 right now. 73. Just touched 73. Yep. 73 point. Well, it did hit 3. Now it's 72 point. 73, 73.2. Okay, PF. I think for whatever reason we're closer. We're closer now. It looks like. GC's about 10 ticks different. That's a lot. 10 ticks is a lot. Yeah, I'm at 73.6, 73.5, 73.4. And it's in this nice trade too. This one's at $330. Caught that nice trade. Kim, sounds like yours and mine tend to be right in sync. Because you were at 73.5. Mine did make it to 73.5. I see up here. Okay, let's look at the leaderboard again here. Looks like it got another trade on. This one might try to get over the edge here of the one and done day here. Let's go ahead and give this one a quick look. Number 328. 328's trying to go long. Again, trying to do a little bit of one and done here with the with an Apex account, we're sitting at over here we're at 1,744. So we need about a $400 trade here to make any money. If we lose this trade, we'll just have to reset and get a winner. Kind of like this trade right now. I have a feeling we're going back north, but who knows? Seem to be a line here we could probably draw on the chart. Seems to be a pretty good line to use as our lower lows for now. Volume's a little low right now. Typically you're seeing this thing crank up to at least 3,000 contracts a minute right now in the NQ, but we're really drifting. We're really sucking wind here, especially at 10:30. 10:30 we would be hoping for at least 3,000 contracts trading across a minute. So we'll see what this one's at. Doesn't look like it's nowhere near what we like, but we'll see. The only way we keep up is just kind of watch it. It's really the real life contracts that are trading, and the timer's just on 1 minute, and it'll reset to 0 as soon as it hits a minute. So you kind of gotta. So it's only about 850 contracts a minute. This is really, really super weak volume for the NQ. Got a feeling that it's just out of wind here. Not enough people that interested in moving the price past 18,200 today. The 50 right here is our 50 EMA. It went from green to yellow to red, so we're on a pullback here.
Order filled.
Yep, I don't know if you do end up buying our system, if yours will line up any better. Hopefully they will. I think our team here seemed like we were lined up decent, but yeah, I guess no one ever really knows anymore. It's always complicated, I guess. All right, great. If we can get a push here, we're gonna go ahead and take this one out of commission for the day and give it a trophy. So we'll keep watching this one. If she climbs into the $2,000 range, we'll go ahead and take her offline.
Order submitted.
Oh, that CL is about, speaking of CL, woo-wee, about to make some money. Look at that run up. Caught that thing perfect. Black gold, baby. Real gold right there.
Order submitted.
Oh man, making money and having fun. Can it get any better?
Order filled. Order filled.
Okay, he says 842.24. It was at 80.45. Looks like I was at about 84.48. 80.48. All right, black gold. Let's see this thing make this target. $900 bogey. Signal A, I don't think this one's okay. So today this one's at 600 bucks. That was a nice trade. Got it back from one loss. So this one's at 600 for the day. Great trade. Caught it right here on this this candle right here. Let me move this away a little more where you can see it. It took this long entry right here on this candle and ran that one up here. It did get faked out on this short here, and we took a loss. We got faked out on another short earlier this morning as well. Great. Kim's up 600 too. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate the feedback here. We're trying to make sure everybody's in lockstep, and we'll see some differences as we know, but just try to rally around the numbers and then dig in when we see some differences, so we can understand how the system works completely. So yeah, looks like we're about to maybe take this one offline. If we can get it up somewhere right in let's go ahead and put this right where it belongs. So we need about a $400 trade. Let me just go verify that. So this one's at 1,800 and almost 1,900. We need another $100.
Order submitted.
So somewhere in there, just to be safe, we'll try to climb to there and get to our $2,000 for the day for the Apex account to pass. So Apex rules really say that they don't want high frequency trading, but if you're here at the machine and moving your stops and targets, the auto trader qualifies. So it's, if you read closely, it says that you have to be able to manage your trade, and that's if you notice, that's exactly what I did right there. I managed this trade so that and we'll just go ahead and not take a loss on this one and just see if it does lose. That's fine, but we'll try to keep this thing in range. So it's at 919, so 1,919. I'm gonna need a little bit more than that to make it. So I'm just watching the RTrader Pro over here. Once it gets over $2,000, I'll just take my target. Okay, so good. Yep. Boom. Made 2,100 bucks today on that account. Way to go, Auto Trader. Congratulations. Made it the one and done. 7 trades. Let's go peel back the onion on that one and take a look. Let me show you which one that one's running too, though. More importantly, let me get the so it's number 3 right here, and it was running the number 1 strategy of the week. So just put it on the number 1 strategy of the week this morning, and it jumped out of the gate with 7 trades and got me up to my pass and one and done. I'll bring open the trade performance, and we'll just kind of look at that trade throughout the day. Take a look at those 7 trades that it was showing there. Boy, I had it one day. I was I did that. I just put I think it was 3 accounts or 4. The video's in the landing page that we have for the Auto Trader, but I just turned them on, and then I had a meeting with my team and looked up,
Order submitted.
and I had all of them passed, and it was way over the 2,000, and it only took 2 trades. So
Order filled.
that one was really fun to watch. So what we're going to do is we're just going to look at the that performance of that one particular Apex account today. So that it was number 28 right there. It shows the 2,100 bucks. Again, I like to do this just to make sure that everything's legit and it's up to date, and then hit generate too. But now I just go to trades right here, and just we can kind of take a look at those exact trades that it took and when it took them.
Order filled.
And something that people ask is, hey, does the sim account, would my live account trade the same as my sim account? I want to show that, hopefully the answer is yes. So to do that, I want to show that this this Apex account here took all the same trades that drone took. They were both online and alive at the same time. So now I can go down here and pick that drone that it was using, and those trades should line up for the most part. So let's kind of take a look here. What we've got is we've got my Apex account right here. It took its first trade at 8:32, right on the 00. Now it looks like Sim got in just a hair before me, 0.2 of a second before my Apex account. Looks like I got a better price. I came in at 18,101.5. The Sim account jumped in 1 tick later, which is always unique. It looks like it was ahead of me on time, but for whatever reason on price, I ended up with a little bit better price by 1 tick. So it looks like we were off on the same trade. Now here's a little difference. Looks like I got more slippage. I got more slippage than the Sim account. So I lost $315, where my Sim account lost the exact amount because it was able to find that contract available to sell, where apparently mine slipped up a good bit. Anybody who trades that's a significant slip right there. That one's a $50, $65 slip. Should have been a $250 loss. But apparently no contracts were available to sell. That's what this auto trader does, is it buys and sells automatically. And the broker, if you're trying to sell it, they're going to get whatever price they can. And we call it slippage in the business. So anyway, I slipped a little bit lower on that one. The next trade, the live account entered at 84.5. The Sim account entered again 1 tick different. And for whatever reason, looks like I got 1 tick advantage again. This time, no slippage. And this one is showing with the commissions out. So no commissions in this one. And then the next one, you can see we entered same time. This one is 1 tick off again. So from my Apex. And then looks like we got a trade here with the Apex that we didn't get with the drone. So looks like for whatever reason, the Apex account got a couple more trades. Oh, because I moved that one target manually. So that's kind of the shakeout. A lot of people are always wondering if would a live account follow my Sim, and all indications on our end are yes, absolutely. Every time I've done it, they always do. Slippage is in play for sure. Yeah, PF, not sure exactly what the whole delay there would be, but looks like we're running live here, and there may be a buffer between the recording and then the playback, but we're running up the score here. today. Let's give a look over the week. So today's Friday, March 1st, and we started the week off with 0 here, and this strategy is running 7 grand. Best strategy we've had in some time though, so don't think this is normal. On an average, we typically have a strategy get 2 grand a week, but you know, not 7,000 typically. The market moved significantly this week, and we caught a lot of good trades, a ton of good trades. You know what? I didn't take number 28 offline here like I was supposed to. So it's in another trade, and it's making some good money again. Let's look at it. I take that back. Right here, it's actually not making money. I'll need to open up our Trader Pro. I gotta disable that. I forgot. Darn it. Got it out of range here. Amateur move on my end. I missed disabling that, and it jumped in another trade on me. So we need to make some more money on this one now, or come back to even and sell it. I forgot, this just takes it out of the trade. It doesn't disable it, so I actually have to go down and actually disable. If we can get anywhere to even, we'll be making money.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Darn it, amateur move got me. Didn't disable it, and it took another trade against me. So got a little more work to do on that one. Oh boy. I have to tame these robots.
Order filled.
Good call, Scott. Yeah, I should have probably went over to positions and right-clicked and yeah, thanks for showing that. Appreciate that. You can go here to close position. I could have done that. Should have done that. Thought I would, see if it would come back, but yeah, we'll have to live to fight another day. Hopefully, we can not let this one slip away. All right, we got another one here. Number 31's in a trade. Okay, this is a good one. This one's at 1600. This one's this one jumped in right here.
Order filled.
I'm not sure which one this one is. This one must be number 31. Okay, it's right here.
Submitted.
Let me move it up for you. So it's up here. This one's number 31. So it's about to make it to 2 grand. Let me move this target up a little bit. And we'll pinch her down. We won't want to let it all go back on us. We'll go ahead and just go below that candle right there, and if it takes us out, that's part of trading, but we got a good move on it. If we if somehow we could make it to that target, we would have this one out for the day. Wow, it did get to that 18,200 after all. There was enough wind in the sail here.
Order submitted.
We weren't seeing the volume, but price is still in uncharted territory. What a great time to be traders. This auto trader makes it so easy to trade these. It just it just does it for you. I mean, really, just set them up and hit the go button, and sit back and hope that some move in your direction. And if you want to be active, you can jump right in here like this one, and you can move it around, or you can just sit back and let it do its thing, and just know that this week we haven't touched these up here that are like drones. We haven't moved any of those stops or targets, so that's just how they came out of the box.
Order filled.
Okay, so
Order submitted.
like that short now. So let's just kind of let it do its thing. They're both in on the short here, I believe. We'll see what's going to happen here. That VWAP is quite a ways away. There's a small chance that we could trace back to the VWAP here, but we'll see. $18,200. Woo! Happy. 401k is loving it.
Order submitted.
Let me transition back without the webcam there. PF, I just saw you wrote my chart time shows 10:52, yours shows 11. It's 11 right now on my end, and my chart, my time on my computer is 11. And let's see what my chart time shows. My chart time shows 11 with 51 seconds. 50. So we're right in time here on this end.
Order filled.
Okay, missed that trade right there on that one, but looks like we're sitting at 1850 on the one there, and 1495 on the other, with a couple other good trades still in play right now. This one's going long. This is the Signal B, so this one's really having a heck of a run. Yesterday, this thing ran up $3,000, this Signal B. NQ30 range Signal B drone. This one ran up the score yesterday, too. So these are its entries in trades today. Um, looks like I had quite a few trades. Let's go look at the
Order filled.
at the P&L daily and see what it's doing. So the daily P&L right here, the retirement plan's the lead dog. It's in this trade right now. The retirement plan made $2,000 day one too. So it's probably doing pretty good for the week now. 2-minute NQ, perfect. All right, this is the chart. So here's our cross. If you're a discretionary trader, our system's beautiful for a setup. What we do is we got this Laguerre indicator down here that we've modified, and as soon as the cyan, the blue line right here, pops out of this red box down, and this cross is when this automated system triggers. But it's also, lends itself to be a nice indicator for good trade entry if you're a discretionary trader. So I trade right with the system sometimes. I've worked a couple $300,000 accounts with the Apex, jumping in on the crosses with the haymaker. So the haymaker is the 30 range. The retirement plan is the 2-minute chart. But this one jumped in right here, and we're trying to go to 216 here. This one's a
Order submitted.
the retirement plan is a $230 risk for a $900 trade. So it's almost 4 to 1 risk to reward, right around 3.5 to 1. Okay, a lot of big trades here. Signal B drone, retirement plan, both trying to get to this one's trying to get to $1,000 trade. This one's trying to get to a $900 trade. Looks like they're both about the same target. Wow, that's awesome. Boom!
Order filled.
$2,000 bill on that one.
Order filled.
All right, anybody out there with our system, let me know if you had any hit that $2,000. Did your retirement plan just hit the $2,000, or is it only mine? Try something up here. Okay, so this drone's actually down for the day. So it took a good trade, but it's not one to focus on today. Looks like the real surprise for me is this GC right here. This GC Signal B drone. It's in another trade right here, but it's up a good bit, 1,600 for the day. Right here, the haymaker. Awesome. Good. Some of these good name strategies are starting to rise up to the top finally. See, the haymaker right here looks like mine's at 1275. So caught some good trades today.
Order filled.
The haymaker. Haymaker and retirement plan having a good outing today. Great day to manually trade too.
Order
Woo.
filled.
Yeah, my other computer up here, I've got the retirement plan at $2,000. The 30 range Signal AI bot is at $2,000, and then the GC Signal B. So looks like these two are up there, and then the one that I've got up there that's winning is signal A, AI bot, or the AI bot, signal A down here. Doesn't look like it made it up to the top today on this one. Top two are in alignment. The retirement plan, number one at 2 grand, number two, 2 grand, and then 30 range. Signal AI drone. This one's at 720. The one up here is at 2 grand.
Order filled.
This GC's the surprise of the day right here. This one's at 1800 today. Catching some great trades. If you guys remember, this was the one that was really greedy. It hit this long entry right here. It hit the first target and we measured it and it was 6 ticks. It jumped back in on this one after 6 ticks of rest. And now it's it made another first target. And it said, okay, trading still good, and it jumped back in again. So this is third time in the feed trough. And that's what this trade strategy is set up for. This one's this one is a signal B, which is our trend trigger signal. So once this blue line gets what we call pegged, right up here at 100, where this little light blue line gets to the very top of the green, our signal comes true to take a trade on the signal B. So it met trend status and it jumped in that trade. Now you can see price did come back and pull back on it, but it already was in the trade and it ran that one up, and you know, it's still pegged, so it did do a small little pullback, but there it jumped back in when it started pegging the Laguerre again. And now it's in the third time in a row. And again, each one of those is $900, so it made 900, 1800, and now it's up 200 again. So that's a 2 grand. That's a 2 grand run right there on the GC, which is usually a pretty slow mover. Nice speed to trade though. Really nice speed to trade. I see why you like it, Kim. It's a nice consistent speed, and the volatility appears to be very smooth. Decent trends. So it is a pretty good signal B setup. So this one I believe comes to life at 5 in the morning. Maybe, let's see. It's first trade, yeah. Yep, looks like it's waking up around 5 because the first trade that it took was 5:25 this morning, it looks like. So I think this is probably its first.
Order submitted.
Only looks like maybe it's 4th trade of the day. Boy, look at that money maker. Woo-wee! Can't get enough crosses. Boy, makes it easy to know what to do right here. Go long, go long. Woo! Okay, my Apex accounts are just hanging out, 1600, 1400.
Order filled.
CL's in a pretty good trade down here. This one's at 670 for the day, so this is signal A. This one's the bot. So the bot's doing a little bit better on the drone than the drone here on this one. This one's the CL signal A. Signal A. So So this is a CL chart. This one's a 15 range. And this one's up, I think it was around $600 or so for the day. It's had a couple of trades. Looks like it caught this nice run right here. Took the target right to the peak of that run. I've got this one set at again a 15 tick stop and a 90 tick target. So that one ran its course perfectly. We got tripped up on a couple of head fakes early. So it looks like we're in our 1, 2.
Order submitted.
It's our fourth trade. We missed 2, got 1. Actually missed 3, got 1 in our fourth trade. It looks like. And when we lever our risk to reward with 15 to 90, we can take 5 losses in a row, get 1 win, and still be breaking even. Alright, let's see what direction we're heading in here. Looks like we're going south again on this one. Wouldn't be my favorite way to go today. Let's take a look.
Order submitted.
Wonder if it can continue to go to the moon or not. Seems like it's trying. So the 50 is way up there. It's even if it pulls back to the 50, that's a long ways away from our target here. Let's just try to see if we can get it to come back to the 50. Sometimes the better way to move these, I've noticed, is to keep my target out but pinch my stop, you know, take the risk off the table. So that's the other way to do it, but I like to get a little separation before I do that.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, thanks again. Sold a couple more lifetimes. Thanks for jumping aboard the auto trader. Won't win every trade, but what we can do for you is try to set you up for success. So we'll keep trying to move the needle on risk to reward and optimizing our system here to make them better. But right now it looks like this one's out of the gate at 1350 for the day so far. Right now in Discord, I think we got a little over 300 members live, so appreciate y'all jumping in and enjoying the software. All right, good. Now we went ahead and got a long trade here. We'll see if we can get this one to move in our direction. Wants to go long today, so we'll be patient. She might not make it now, but we'll keep our eye on it. Looks like we got a really nice trade on this. Wow, the lead dog now is the GC signal B. Wow, that's very unusual that a GC would be leading the way. All right, this is the first I've seen. This GC right here is crushing it. This thing, it's not done yet. It says I'm gonna make as much as you'll let me. Wow, look at that thing go. Going north. Woo! That inflation news yesterday was on fire. Great time to be traders. Tell me, Kim, you making any money on this GC? So this one here, just something to notice out here is that anything that is not a drone will have daily profit and loss target limits in there that stop it from trading. So right here, the retirement plan stopped trading. It's done for the day. We have it stopping at $2,000. So it hit its $2,000 limit and it's out, so it won't take any more trades today. Okay, Kim, you're out right now. Okay. Looks like it's starting to settle just a touch there for you. Boy, that was one heck of a run, though, huh? Woo-wee! Man, this one right here ran that thing up to about $2,000. It may not be over yet. It might just be settling, just catching its breath. The drones, though, on the other hand, we just have them like drunk sailors. They wake up and then they go to bed. They don't listen to their daily profit and loss targets. They just keep trading. They use their stops and targets for trades, but not the daily profit and loss limits. So you'll see sometimes drones, make $3,000 in a day, or maybe even lose $3,000 in a day, and we're just using them for data collection, and then using them to recognize what strategies are potentially the ones to use for any live account. So I'm using the drone here on this one, and a drone on this one today. Looks like we got a decent trade. We're in there. In this one, it seems to be heading in our direction. One feature that I turned on yesterday is I set them up just to take long trades only. So I was never getting caught in those shorts yesterday, and that was a nice feature on one Apex account. Made $14.95 yesterday that we set up together. Using that strategy. What a run up in gold. She's still climbing. That strategy right there is at 2,200 for the day. Let's go get a good check of the week. For the week, it's at, okay, so, yeah, you guys are seeing this. Okay, so yeah, it's at 1450 realized plus 500, so it's at 2 grand for the week.
Order submitted.
That's how we're shaking out over here. So we got the hot one, and then another hot one. I mean, man, that thing's up to 3 grand now for the week. Another one almost to 3 grand. The haymaker. So the haymaker, turns off and on. This is a strategy we have trying to be more consistent. The drones again will swing wide. The haymaker, though, on the other hand, we have it controlled to where if it loses 500 for the day, it's done trading. If it makes 1,500, it's done trading. So, and anywhere in between there, it can stop. At the end of the day, we have it waking up at I think 9 o'clock, and I think it goes to bed at either noon or 1. So it's kind of got those restrictions in on it, and it's trying to protect our investment to be a consistent one for the long term. Retirement plan, same concept. It's at 1,500 again. It'll lose 500 or make 1,500 and shut down for the day. All right, looks like we're getting a little wind down here. Gonna slow down on us. See if we can't push this thing up over the $2,000 range one more time.
Order submitted.
Anybody out there trading any Apex accounts today? Looked like Rory was doing good. He got 2 of them to 1,000 and tapped out for the day. I like to keep my head in the food trough as much as possible, so mine are still in the ring here. Got them alive till 1 o'clock, I think, is when these go to bed today. Okay, let's see if we get this one push here now. We had a little pullback. Trying to get these up over the 2 grand value would be nice for the day. Have a couple hit that so far today. Looks like this gold GC15 range signal B drone went ahead and hit that 2 grand. It's still in this trade though. Retirement plan got it. Now we got these two right here on the doorstep trying to close the deal here. Haymaker's up 1,000 right now. CL15 range, we got the AA bot up 1,000. And this is another version of the Haymaker's up 800. All right, let's see if we can push this one up over 2 grand. Wow, can't believe it's going higher and higher and higher and higher.
Order submitted.
Wow, we're only trading about 700 contracts a minute. Super slow volume.
Order filled. Order filled.
So again, this is an Apex account, and you can trade 2 contracts per trade. So I think I can add a position right here. If it pulls back again, I can go ahead and take another contract and try to double up my opportunity if it does then go in our direction, so I don't have to get quite as many ticks. So I think I'll do that. If it pulls back again, I'll buy another contract, trying to half the price. Basically, what it does is if I'm down 100 and I buy a contract, it should go to it should move my purchase price to half. So then I don't have to climb quite as many ticks to get back up there. So as soon as it goes down, I don't know, maybe like a 150 in the hole, I'll buy the bid.
Order filled.
So I just took another position there manually,
Order submitted.
hoping that I can, move in the north direction, but now I don't need to quite move as many ticks to get there. But my stop is pretty close here to taking me out, so just kind of move that just a little bit, hoping we get the other direction here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Looked like I was just a little bit too late. I could have moved that stop just another tick or two and might have been still in this trade, but you could say to do that all day long and and lose money all day long by moving them. So at some point you have to draw the line to yourself and say, you know what, I'm not moving it any further, and that's what I did there. This is that. Oops, that's that. When I bought manually, this is the target from it.
Order filled. Order filled.
So the gear just popped out of the box
Order
here,
submitted.
seeing momentum head north for us.
Order filled.
Drew that cross on the chart, saying it's another good time to take a trade. So we'll take that risk off the table on this trade. Well, it's been around this price for a while, since 11. It's 11:38 now, so about 35, 40 minutes. It's been right around this price. volume cranked up a little bit. We're if you remember about, yeah, okay, so we're about 1,300 contracts a minute now. We were about 800 a few minutes ago, so moved up just a little bit.
Order bill.
Take a look at some other instruments, see if anything else. Oh, that gold must have hit that target. Wow, look at that thing. GC 15 range signal B. Kim, are you getting those trades? The signal B? Are you back in? Mine's at 2,500. If you're still out there, what do you got for the signal B for the day? This one's at 2,500 bucks. Wow, hit that target again. That thing ran a $3,000 run right there. 900 on that first trade, on that trade. Jumped in again, another 900, 1,800. $2,700. Wow. Jeez. It's gonna jump back in too. It's gonna jump back in here on this candle. I'm pretty sure it's gonna jump in one more time. This diamond indicator is our price accelerator. Yeah, gold to the moon, baby. It seems like it might, Rory. Yeah, I think it's going to jump in, I think. If it's still true, I think at the end of the candle, maybe. Yeah, this one's on, I think it might be set up for candle close. We'll see. Should jump in another trade, I think.
Order bill.
This one's the gold on the 15 range. Today it hit 25.50. Yeah, mine's not in right now, Kim, either. So it might jump in this trade right here if this candle closes up. But yours should have just hit a target, hopefully, at around 2088. Oh, it disabled it. Oh, let me go check this one. Is there something funny going on there? No? Looks like it's still enabled on my end. Huh. Wonder why you had to enable it again. You shouldn't have. You know, typically they don't disable themselves. Trying to think of if they ever do. They do. Okay. They do. We do have something that will disable a strategy automatically. If you're trading an Apex account and you hit your loss limit for the day, that would disable it. Um, I can't think of any other reason that it would get disabled by our system. Um, keep an eye on that. Let us know if anything, comes, where you can put your finger on it. Okay, good. Yeah, hopefully you're somewhere in that range, and it's been a great week to trade too. That's the other thing to consider. Again, we're getting huge numbers, but great week to trade. We've probably had I don't know, 300 or 400 point moves this week. Like a 200 point move when we were sleeping though the other day. So we don't really get to participate in that one. Okay, so this one we're sitting at 1500. This one right here is at 1000. Where's it at? This one's at 925. Where's 328?
Order submitted.
Do a kind of a quick wrap up of the week if I can here. I'll get the trade performance. We'll kind of go through the top five of the week, and kind of how the trade shook out, and which ones need to work on also. So I'll just do a little analysis over here. This one, the lead dog of the week. Analysis.
Order filled. Order filled.
So it looks like we're heading in our direction now again. Great. Let me just kind of show this real quick. We'll do a quick recap of the week and close her down for the day. Hope to get this one or two of these accounts to pass here, maybe before we close out, if with any luck here. Let me bring in this. So what we've got here is the this is the trade performance, and all your machines have the same exact thing. Let me show you how to get to it. In the control center, you do new, and you go to trade performance right here. Once you hit that, this box pops open.
Order filled.
I tend to go to my dates and get my dates set up. Hit generate. I go over here and hit the filter button. I put them on analysis, so I think it comes in as summary. Like this is the summary of that strategy for the week. So kind of some highlights there. It made 30.7% of its trades were winners. But really what we've got is we've got that risk to reward down here at a 3.9 to 1. So that's what takes us over the edge, that we're able to put $6,700 in our pocket for the week. because of this risk to reward per trade that we do. So this is the number one, and I like to look at it in this in a couple of different frames. The data I like to look at it in a couple of different ways. One is kind of the macro view, which I just looked at. Then I like to jump into analysis and kind of just see per day what was the net profit of that strategy for the first day. It made $440. Nothing to write home. I mean, nice day, but it didn't get to a grand. I tend to think a grand is kind of like a great goal for a day for a strategy. But on day 2, it made $14.62. Day 3, it made $14.57. Now yesterday, it crushed it, made $3 grand. Today, it's up 200. So this is how the performance daily goes for this strategy. So it'll have losing days, but if it has enough big days, it'll take away that loser. It's very rare that I look at an analysis and don't see a red day. So this one's literally been on fire. Best strategy we've had in a while for 1 week. And then I go into trades, and now here's where really the work happens on my end. I go into the trades, I export this data to Excel, and then start to do some mathematical tricks with it, and try to optimize it. So that's where I head after this. But for you guys can compare your trade entries to mine, and they should be identical. Again, as I showed a few times, you'll be a few ticks off, but for the most part, we should be taking the same trades, and we should be getting a similar result. There is situations where we don't take the trade, where one machine will take a trade and the other machine won't. We don't know why. The only thing we can think of is that there's not enough contracts available for that price at the time. But for the most part, we get trade for trade. I think on a day we miss maybe one trade, so 1 or 2 trades. If there's 10 or 15 trades for a robot, the one will have maybe 10 trades, the other one will have 11 or something. So that's number one for the week, and we can kind of look at, kind of how we call this the drawdown right here. So since I enabled this strategy on the first day, the first trade it lost, so it was down 254. The second trade it won, so it came out in the positive zone, and it made it positive up to looks like 1483, and then it took a series of losers. It pulled it back down for the cumulative. This is the cumulative, so this is adding up every trade. So it jumped back out to another win. And again, if you remember, this is a 4-to-1, so 4-to-1, so we can take 4 losses before we get a win. So we could take 8 losses right there before we had a win. So we got another win. So we came out of the hole, went back in, came out, and now it looks like we're out and we're climbing. And yesterday we hit 3 dingers in a row. 3 dingers in a row, which catapulted this number. Took one loser, hit another dinger. One loser, another one. So you can see, you're not losing 4 and making 1, you're losing 1, making 1. The number climbs quick. Today we're on so today is the 1st. Today we've had a lot of trades. We came out of the gate at 8:31, we had a loss. The second trade of the day we had a win. Third trade a loss, fourth trade a win. We've had losers since. So today, I can't remember, we're up $400, I think. And again, so we've lost a few trades, won a few trades, but we're up for the day still by our risk to reward ratio that we have set up. And you can see if it starts dinging for us in our direction, holy moly, this thing can run away with the score. So yeah, today we're at 212. So that's where we're shaking out for this strategy. Again, this is the best one of the week. Number 2, I believe, is the NQ2 minute, but it might be the retirement plan now. Let's look. So the retirement plan's at 25.51 cumulative. Again, today it tapped out today, had a couple of losers, so big winner, medium, and a couple of losses. But it's for the week it's at $2,500. That's a retirement plan. I think this drone might be running away a little bit better, yeah. So this one here is second place. This one's at $4,000. This one doesn't take as many trades as the other one. The NQ30 range takes a lot more trades than this 2 minute. This 2 minute is at $4,000 this week. So it's number 2. I think that's the first, second, and third. So it's it goes. Let's look at the NQ30 range. Haymaker. Okay, so the Haymaker's at 1,800.
Put or bill.
The bot's at 381. So let's see this one. That one got crushed the first day. That one's at 1,200. So we've got, you know, quite a few of them in the $1,000 range. But the real winners of the week are this one here. This 30 range drone, again at 6,700, and then my second place one is right here, the 2 minute AI drone, so at $4,000. So that's kind of how we're shaking out for the week for the strategies. If I look up here at the other computer, for the week. This one again is the same winner, the 30 range signal AI drone. It's at 7,700, and then the NQ 2 minute signal A drone's at 3,700. So looks like it's about $300 off of this one. Looks like we're close to alignment on those two. So that's kind of how the AI Auto Trader shook out for the week. A great week of trading. Really appreciate everybody joining the Auto Trader revolution. Good luck trading. Bye now.